And make sure that this don't fall. Now, come on, do your job.
Got rest on me, I ain't watching me. Push it, push it, push it, push it. Push big, 3 keys, popcorn, Porsche. Push big, I just want a cup of water. I did. Push your P, red bandana cards.
After more than a year and a half, an accused cult leader now has a new trial date set, though once again a judge denied bond for Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, and he must remain at the DeKalb County Jail until his trial.
11 Live's Palacero was in the courtroom today as he faced a judge.
Eligio Bishop, also known as Nature Boy, quietly stepped foot inside the courtroom to face DeKalb County Superior Court Judge Stacey Heydrich. Bishop faces charges including rape and false imprisonment. DeKalb County Police arrested him last year after a former cult member who identified herself as his girlfriend spoke up saying he posted sexually explicit videos of her online without her consent. His attorney asking for Bishop to be let out on bond Friday morning, arguing that Bishop has never been convicted of a felony and is not a risk to intimidate witnesses.
It can easily be tried in a week. I know that there are people who've been in custody longer than Mr. Bishop, and I know that's part of the court's consideration. Let's work out the fact that he's been in custody for nearly 2 years.
The state disagreeing, saying he could intimidate witnesses, especially victims, and claiming he's a flight risk as he's been deported from several Central American countries and has a criminal history in Hawaii.
After Mr. Bishop was arrested, many of the witnesses to this event left the state of Georgia, and they're now residing across the country. We'll also need time in order to possibly use compulsory process to have those individuals appear.
Judge Heydrich denied his bond yet again, but set his trial date to February 20th. 11 Alive reached out to his supporters and former supporters Friday morning. A woman who claims to be one of his former cult members and did not want to be named out of safety concerns says that after Bishop's arrest, she's been trying to move forward.
I don't even really follow up on it like that, you know what I'm saying? He gonna get his justice, and I pray he you know what I'm saying, he get the help he needs.
Bishop could be heard saying this is crazy as he walked out of the courtroom where none of his supporters, who tend to be at all of his hearings, could be seen.
I told you what I'm going to do. And we're going to do it. Yeah. All praises due to the Most High, great God. Woo-ha! Got you all in shank.
Yo, what's good, everybody? What's going on? It is your boy GC Juda, back with another episode number 18, the Church of Delusion. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. Y'all see I'm a little festive. Got the Snoopy sweater on. You know what I'm saying? Decided to do something different, but yeah. So we live today. Got some good stuff for y'all. So this episode, what I originally wanted to do was kind of tie in some of the stuff I've been watching over the weekend. Some of you guys know I was in Atlanta for a week. I needed some time off from LA, and the trip was really fun. I just got a chance to just relax, kind of, get my mind right, and, back on the West Coast now. But during my downtime, I had a lot of entertainment time to watch, like some documentaries and stuff. I like to catch up on like my Netflix stuff, my HBO Max, and I was watching a lot of like cult type documentaries. Some of you guys are familiar with like just what cults are in general, but for those who aren't, I'll go ahead and explain a little bit, since this episode is going to be covering a lot of that and like YouTube stuff, and I'll explain like shortly like what this is all for. So basically, like, cults are like those things where you guys might see like one person who kind of like is in control over a whole group of people, and a lot of these people might come from different backgrounds and stuff, and they might have like mental things or like other like traumatic things that have gone on in their lives that kind of put them around like this one person, and the one person kind of controls everything from the way that they think to what they eat to what they do. And a lot of times there's a lot of conflict with this person, and as time goes on, that everybody's kind of together with whoever the figure is in this cult, in this group, a lot of issues come up. So you might have like abuse, kidnapping, like just all kind of crazy stuff, like sexual assault. So it can get kind of crazy. A lot of people like to joke about cults sometimes because of the things that they believe in are pretty crazy. And some of the ones I'm highlighting tonight are going to be especially crazy. And some of them, they start off kind of light and then it gets kind of serious. But, we got trigger warnings for that too. But the correlation between that and the YouTube aspect is just more so on YouTube. There's also like personalities and creators that kind of have like this larger than life kind of way about them, and I thought it would be pretty unique to kind of correlate and see like what the similarities are between like people who are cult leaders and then people who are on YouTube that are kind of like living this larger than life kind of persona. And so that's pretty much the basis for this video, just to give y'all an overbrief. So let me go ahead and get into the intro, and then we'll jump into the first kind of subject, I guess. So you guys stay tuned. It's your boy, and we'll be right back.
By me saying that it was already done, but you take this YouTube shit too far. They're telling you it, and you sit here contemplating. You got YouTube reality stuff, son. It's two different worlds. So
All right. So now we are back. That was an intro. Had to run that really quick. Y'all know how I do. But yeah, so the first person that we're gonna get into it about, some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not have heard who this is, because I just learned who the person was in their whole group. So the first dude we got, he goes by the name of Nature Boy. Let me go ahead and pull up. I got the overlays for you guys, show you real quick. So this is so let me see if it'll show. Okay, so this is a brother right here. So his name is Eligio Bishop, I believe, and he runs a cult. It's called the Nature Boys, and I think right now currently he's in jail, but the group kind of has the same qualities of like other cults, like it's a lot of like younger people. They seem to come from like different backgrounds. There might have been trauma and stuff, and this dude believes in like a whole bunch of stuff, that he's like the god, and he kind of makes them all like give him like bank information, financial stuff. He has like a lot of the girls are like his wives and stuff, and it's like really crazy, y'all. And I think right now he's currently behind bars in Atlanta, kind of awaiting trial. I think some stuff happened with him with like an assault case or something, but it was pretty crazy. I just learned about dude literally like earlier today as I was like on my break working, and I'll go ahead and play some videos for you guys if you want to kind of get a better sense of like just how crazy the dude is, and then just to give y'all more of an insight on like kind of like the dark sides of like the cults, because I think a lot of people sometimes are under the assumption of like, oh, cults are good, and what's the problem with somebody kind of like voicing their opinion on something or whatever they believe in. We're all in America. This is like the land of opportunities. You can kind of have freedom of expression and everything, and a lot of people don't know some of these groups and organizations don't show you that there are negative aspects to it. So I think on this one, he was having a conversation with one of his wives, I believe. I think he has like numerous, I'm thinking like 10 or 11 wives. And you can kind of see like a little bit of the manipulation and the gaslighting that was going back and forth between them. But I'll go ahead and roll this, and then we'll come back to it and we'll talk about it right after. So here we go. Here's the clip.
Right? And you go to somebody, say if you feel like a nigga was cheating on you. Like if a woman feel like you cheat. Say if a woman feel like a man is cheating on her, right? And she go to a man and she say, yo, something don't feel right. Nigga, like, something off. And she go look at his phone. Before she do that, she go to him and be like, yo, do you like that girl or something like that? Like, you feel that, right? The worst thing in the world is for somebody to make you feel like your intuition is lying to you. So basically, you was right the first time, right? And then the person said, nah, you tripping, right? And then you find out that your intuition was right. That's the worst feeling in the world, because you know what it makes you feel like? That you doubted yourself. And your intuition was right. Your first instinct was right, right? And then the person tells you no, and then you like, and you trust that person over your own intuition, only to find out your intuition was right. That is the worst feeling in the world. One of the worst feelings in the world is when someone makes you feel like you didn't trust your own self over them. Now, you can't trust them over your own intuition. Now this creates a miscommunication. And in the future, the person, when they say something and you feel something, you want to believe them, but last time, shit, you was right. So now they could be right this time, but now there's a confusion because of the miscommunication the first time. This is why you always have to be honest and you always have to be transparent. This is why MODs is a part of our laws. But when the mind, when the subconscious is against the conscious, which means like you thinking something and feeling something different. You know the laws here, right? So in your mind you say, yo, I know I can't feel like this about polygamy. Rob made love to me last night in a way, and it made you jealous because you woke up.
No, that's not the case. The case is when it's just that I see that she's hopping more. Like if we decide to have sex, she'll be go for that. But if I say let's go live for the people because that's what's being done, then it's like a hesitant or like no, like I don't want to do it. And I think that that's not cool. I think that the energy should flow either way if we having sex or if we doing it live because we really need to do that live, and that's important.
So is it not cool for her? Is it not cool for her to have sex with me when she wants?
I don't. That's no.
So when you woke up last night and she was having sex with me, you was jealous.
I wasn't jealous. It's just
honesty.
I wasn't jealous.
Your energy was okay. So what did it do to you?
It just brought up the fact that because it was multiple times where I just let it slide, but I just feel like she's more jumpy to have sex than to do it live when we need to do it live, and that's not the energy is not balanced on both parts. And I was like,
let me ask you something. What is sex?
Energy exchange.
So maybe she's not confident to do the live because she don't have my energy. Wait. Does she have to get in tune with the frequency first?
Like saying I don't have.
And I'm talking. Let me understand something. Doesn't she have to get in tune with the frequency first?
Okay.
Before she can feel, you've been here 2 years. You was 8 months under me as a student before 9 months. You were almost a year up under me before we even had sex. And then you still didn't understand my mind. And to this day, but still she
just, everybody else here.
She just got here.
Okay.
We're not going live at this point. At this point, we're showing. We're not teaching at this point. We're teaching through demonstration. These different people like Ephraim here, listen to what I'm saying to you. We're in a different stage of teaching right now. This stage of teaching is not about talking. Let me finish talking and don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Ephraim come, she don't talk. A lot of people that come to talk, it's a different talk now. It's action. We're showing our life now more than teaching it. The teachers are already there. People already got the teachings. Now we're showing the knowledge. It's a difference. The teachings and then show. So there's different energy here to show and give us a model. Like this woman is more of a model. This woman is a model. She don't go live like that. But they are here to show our knowledge. This is a different stage in our teaching. You have to understand that. The intellect is always cool. And some of us are intellectuals. But more than likely, and you see this, the way she's standing, correct them. You hit me before them, correct them.
Oh, Chief, I thought that the weird wives are...
Oh, okay, you're right. Hey, listen. So you have to understand one thing. We are now showing the world what we're about. We spent almost a year, 2 years talking. The talk is no more talk. We show now. So this woman is coming to get in tune. She getting in tune is different from you. You want her to teach, but she's a... Go ahead.
I never said that I wanted her to teach. We was never teaching anything.
We're always teaching.
Well, we're teaching, but not like...
What is a live? What is a live? A live is to do what? To go teach, right?
Yeah, but it's not like that. It's more like an expression. More like expressing ourselves like that. As far as bonding.
So wait. So she first come here and you like, yo, let's go live. And she like, I'm a little nervous. You respond.
Already went live. Like...
Right, I understand that. But she said she was nervous, right? She said she was nervous, right? What is that attitude for?
She never said that she was nervous to go live.
What did she say?
She just said that I don't. It just was like a no.
All right. So if she said no, what are you supposed to do as chiefess?
If I say yeah, then she's gonna have crazy energy in the video, and then it's gonna come off weird, and then so what am I supposed to do?
You're supposed to see why. That's what. But you don't want to see why. You want to not like her.
That's not true.
You want to find a reason to not like her. That's a fact. And instead of you going to her and say, why don't you want to go live, or bringing that up in a meeting and communicating, you subjectively took it in your own mind to think whatever you wanted to fucking think.
No, because she told you just moments later that she felt like she could do.
No, but you should have brought the meeting up before she said that to me.
I didn't think about no meeting. I didn't think about.
But when she said no to you, you're supposed to be like, you don't say no to me. You do what I tell you to do.
The universe
Listen.
doesn't want us to do it.
Right, it's not about the universe. See, that's what your problem is. You keep allowing, your universe is trying to make you take control and become chiefess. And your universe is going to do what you tell it to do. When you become a god, your universe, it does what you tell it to do. You keep asking your universe for shit. That's your problem. I teach you to do what?
Take control.
I teach you to tell your universe what to do, right? Do you not have the power to do so? So why don't you do it? Are you not chiefess? Do you not embody the energy of a goddess? It has to be in you, Eliana. It has to be in you. You're in the position of power. You have to use the power. You can't keep asking your universe for shit, especially when you say something it should get done. 2 years, Eliana, 2 years. I've been invoking the spirit to come out of you. Now, if it doesn't come out, it's not there. Either you're a chiefess, or you're a goddess, or you're not. I can't make you something that you're not. So you're gonna get on the ball, or what? You communicate everything. We're communicators. We don't have no problems. We have what?
Solutions.
Sound the fuck off. We don't have problems. We have what?
Solutions.
Yeah, y'all, that was crazy, but you kind of get like a lot of like the cult kind of tendencies were in that video, where there's like, manipulation, just general gaslighting, just kind of like, having like these absurd kind of ideals and stuff. And a lot of the cults are like that, and I guess to kind of correlate with YouTube creators, or some YouTube creators, it's kind of the same thing. You can have a following of people who might not 100% even be invested in like all of the things that you're saying, but like a good percentage of them will kind of like not really fact check some of the stuff you're doing, because there might be like this whole like you being an entertainer, or them kind of liking you, for whatever reason, and they kind of just let stuff kind of fly. But in that dude's situation, this Eligio guy, he seemed to have a lot of followers, and a lot of people just kind of blindly do as he says. And the more I was digging into it, I found a lot more videos and stuff that are just, and all of this stuff is on YouTube too. The same as I found it, everything is still available, which was crazy to me, because some of the stuff was really like kind of like disturbing, you know what I'm saying? But it kind of made me understand too why, dude is kind of like facing charges, and why he's in jail, like he should be in jail, because he's just a really bad, horrible individual. And I think a lot of people got affected by some of the stuff he was doing. Again, my research into him was kind of short, because I didn't have a lot of time to kind of prep for tonight's live stream, because I kind of wanted to be more on the other cult group that I'm going to bring up after this. But I figure why not bring him up, because I think they've only been operating for about a year or two. It's called the Carbon Cult, if anybody is aware of them, or if you just type in Nature Boy on YouTube, you'll find a lot of their stuff. And I think they were in Nicaragua, Hawaii, Panama, and Costa Rica. They went to all these places trying to kind of setting up shop. I got a real kind of Jim Jones kind of vibe, but I don't think they got to that extreme. If any of you guys know who Jim Jones is, that was another guy who ran a cult, and they all ended up passing away, I think, from drinking, like, what was it, the Kool-Aid, like cyanide laced, there was poison in it. And that's kind of where the term drinking the Kool-Aid comes from. If any of you guys ever wondered, when people say don't drink the Kool-Aid, that guy, Jim Jones, from like his whole cult stuff, they kind of popularized that. I'm not going to say he made it, because there were other groups before him that were doing things like that with, poisoning and stuff, and making people drink like concoctions and drinks. So, but he kind of popularized it because of how many people he got to follow him. I think it was like 900 plus people that ended up passing away once they kind of had their whole like last day or whatever. Different groups call it different things. Ascension, other stuff. Heaven's Gate was another one. Some of you guys might know that was a really popular one from back in the day. But before I get sidetracked, let me go ahead and play this other video. So on this one, I will say there is a trigger warning on here. I think he was talking to one of the girls who he calls his wife, and they were having an argument, and it got a little intense. There was no like abuse and stuff that I saw on camera, but I think just from the audio alone, whenever they I guess went to the back room, stuff was going on. So I'll play a little bit of it, just to kind of add context to what we're talking about, and then I'll come back. So here we go.
It's okay for you to violate your moral code, because you and your emotions, it's okay for you to violate your moral code now, huh? You want to tell me what I'm going to do? It's my house. You still, like I said, you still not going to tell me what to do. It's in my house. Point blank, period. But once you get emotional, you think it's okay to drop the moral code, right? Everything is cool with you until you get emotional. Then that shit go out the door. Only reason why you upset is because you caught.
Ain't nobody caught nothing. I told y'all I went to the investor yesterday.
We did address it. We did it. We did it. So how you got a right to get an attitude right now, honestly? Like if you really.
I'm sitting here. I sat right here first. I've been right here all day. Now, if he sat right there and you felt some type of way, you should have told him to move. You should have been like, what are you doing? Why are you even sitting right there? If that's how you felt, that ain't it. But you saying to him that on live, you ain't doing it alone. That's how you
I kind of just caught it on live. I wasn't. You seen when I caught it too. Like, you seen when I caught it too.
You know, I've been here all day though. I've been here all day in this spot. I did yoga in this spot. I was with Eligio in this spot. I was sleeping in this spot. And I came back to this spot.
Your dishonesty is less than moral, because it'd be different if you could admit what I seen. Yo, sit down. Sit down, yo. The baby's in your hand, yo. Hold on real quick. Hold this real quick. Bro, the baby's in your hand, Eliana.
think I should keep this rolling?
Just really horrible, y'all. And that's why I put the trigger warning on there. Obviously, from what we all heard, there was, abuse going on in the back room. Now, mind you, this is a guy who was leading, all these people are still following this dude, and they're all living in the same house, and they're all kind of like interacting with each other. But again, when we're talking about cult leaders and groups, a lot of times that fear element and a lot of that like over aggression and stuff will come out, and in these kind of instances, just from what you're seeing, it turns bad really quickly. Where you kind of lose a lot of like your sense of self and your identity and stuff. And again, this guy right now, he's still on trial, so all of this stuff is old footage. I don't think any of the original members are in contact with this guy anymore, and yeah, this is really really sobering when you talk about some of these cults and like what they do. Now, I haven't seen any YouTube creators who have been like on that kind of level of like extremity as far as like with violence and stuff and aggression. But I think um, when they talk about certain things that they believe in and kind of, you know, the ideology, that's usually the first step, and it can get pretty dangerous. And I think when you don't have your own mind and you can't really form an opinion, or you might have like other things going on, it's easy to get sucked in to this whole like ecosystem, you know, right? And this Nature Boy dude is just one of the examples of why you always want to think for yourself, you know, even if you want to be a part of like a team or a group, because I understand just us as humans, you know, we all like being social, we all like being in groups, we all love a sense of like community and belonging. Um, I don't think personally that everybody was meant to be kind of by themselves or be alone. Some of us can function alone, but I think in the end design and stuff, like we're all meant to like kind of, you know, be with other people, be with other humans, right? But you know, there's good humans and there's bad humans. You know, there's people who are cool and there's people who are just, you got to avoid like the plague, right? And so I think what happens when you get these like really charismatic people who are really like, you know, they either have a lot of energy or like, you know, their vibes are like pretty crazy. Sometimes you got to fact check this shit. You know, you got to fact check these people that you're kind of like looking at, you know, because you never know on the other side of that, the things that they're not showing you, the things that they're going through, you know, mental stuff, everything else. Like all of this plays a part in their overall makeup, you know. And that being said, I'll go ahead and roll another little final clip. But before I do that, I kind of want to show more of like the followers for this Nature Boy, the carbon cult that they were in. So the women, they called themselves the Threes. And I'm trying to, let me see if this video show. Yeah, so this is kind of like their symbol and like stuff that they would do. And there was a lot of them. Like when I looked online, like dude had like a whole community of like at least 100+ people before he got caught. I think he was in Georgia. They were like in Decatur or something. He had a whole property and the cops like raided it and they ended up taking him down, I think like a month or two ago. So this literally was like a year or two type cult. So I don't think they even had time to even get to that level of like, you know, like a Heaven's Gate or like what was the other one I was watching? Like the Warren Jeffs dude, you know, they had like that whole community in like Utah where there was like hundreds of people and like some of them were his kids and stuff. And it, you know, y'all, it was just crazy. And that one, if you want to, it's a documentary. I think it's on like HBO or something, but the dude's name was Warren Jeffs. That one was just totally crazy, but I didn't get a chance to cover that one. I think there was like numerous docs on that one, but yeah, Nature Boy stuff was just wild to me. I just think again, when you're dealing with these people who just have these larger than life personas, you know, and he thought he was the God or like the Messiah, and you know, the black man is God shit. Which I'm like, yo, man, I'm all, as a black man, I'm all for like sense of unity and, you know, black pride and stuff. But you know, there's a limit to it, and you have to be realistic and what those expectations are that you're pushing out, and even the messaging that you're pushing out. Because once you start slipping into like conspiracy land, and you know, just like the Delusions, which back to the title, right? Church of Delusion, you know, stuff can get dangerous. And people like to say, oh, well, words don't really carry weight. People forget a lot of our wars have been started with words. You know, you go back to you know, a lot of like atrocities in history started with words, people talking, and enough people believe what you say, and then actions happen. That's, you know, that's just what it is. But I'll go ahead and roll this last clip covering the LGO bishop, aka Mr. Nature Boy. He's kind of talking to his I guess his followers, and he's having like this whole rant. And this one really kind of, I wanted to tie into more of a, like the YouTube some of the creators delusions when they have these followers, and then you kind of like have this out of body experience where you're looking at these people like, yo, are they really believing that they're like this being or this person, you know? And it was this one was more funny to me than all the other ones were. But yeah, you guys tell me what you think, but we're gonna go ahead and roll it.
Be in the three. It says F y'all trying to torture the three. Cause y'all being weird. And I'm really at the point right now in my life where I really don't want no weird shit around me, my nigga. I need some real threes around me, nigga. I need real niggas around me. I need some real bitches around me. Nigga, I'm free. I'm three, nigga. I'm the three guy. Y'all wanna embarrass me? I'm gonna embarrass y'all. I promise you I'm the three guy. And nigga, I'll be by my three. I was always by my three. I'm still by my three because y'all motherfuckers ain't threeing with me. Y'all acting like y'all threeing with me, and then the camera come on, y'all start acting fucking weird as fuck. Y'all think I don't catch that shit? Y'all probably motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Listen, y'all give a fuck. Y'all weird. Y'all really weird. And that's probably why y'all came to me, because I got so much swag. So that y'all seen that I got swag and y'all want to come in my life and be like, I want what he had. Give me 2 shots of what he had. Yeah, you want a shot of what I have? I'll give it to you. But y'all niggas gotta grow, my nigga. This is the moment right here. I ain't got time for this shit. I'm gonna be all the way fucking real. This is for my documentary, nigga. This for my documentary. Y'all niggas is extras in my movie, nigga. And if it's my movie, y'all motherfuckers gonna be on my time and do this shit the way the fuck I said. It's my motherfucking house. Y'all motherfuckers get the fuck out. All of y'all motherfuckers get the fuck out. If y'all motherfuckers don't want to do it my way, the three-way, the motherfucking three-way, the motherfucking three-way, get the fuck out of 3 house. This a motherfucking 3 over here, nigga. Get the fuck out of 3 house. This America, nigga. I got every right. I open my home to the motherfucking community to teach y'all about the 3, and y'all motherfuckers coming here trying to embarrass the 3. Huh? Y'all motherfuckers ain't gotta be here. This is the 3 house. The 3 going 3 all right. At all times. Fuck the bullshit. It's about the 3 now. I don't give a fuck about no Nature Boy. Fuck Nature Boy. It's the 3 now, nigga. Ain't no Nature Boy, nigga. Nature Boy dead. He died on 3/3/2022, nigga. It's a new nigga in town, and his name is motherfucking 3 God.
3
God. It's a new motherfucker in the town. His name is 3 God, and it's going 3 down. It's going down. We're gonna do a little bit of 3, and we're gonna do a little bit of 3. But let me tell you something. Don't ever be disorganized around the 3. See, I don't know about what Nature Boy did with y'all, but this is the 3 now, nigga. It's gonna be clean now, nigga. I can't do weird shit. Y'all see how, cause I'm gonna be honest with you. I done got different. I'm different now, y'all. Shit done changed. I'm different. I can't be around weird energy, my nigga. If niggas don't really want to do this, I know we third house and it's nervous, but nigga, you gonna have to learn how to function under pressure. You know what I'm saying? You felt the pressure from the people watching you, thinking like, what they gonna say, what they gonna think, what they think we. I don't give a fuck what they think, because the motherfucker is watching me, bitch. I don't give a fuck what you got to think. You watching me. I got your motherfucking 3, and that's all the fucking thing that matters to me. 3. Bitch, that's all I got. Y'all giving me y'all 3, y'all gonna work for me. Y'all all work for me. Y'all, matter of fact, down on your knees. What the fuck wrong with y'all? Don't stand up around me, man. Don't stand over me, ever stand over me. Fuck that. Get down, bro. All the way down, bro. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Don't stand around the 3 like that. Don't ever stand around the 3 like that. Oh, come help them. Get them the fuck out of my life. I dare you. I dare you get these people the fuck out of my life. Bro, come get these niggas right now. Call a cop. 3, get your shit. Fuck out. These people bothering me. Nigga, they want the 3. They want the juice. They want the 3 from the 3. They gonna have to respect the 3. They worship the 3. They worship the 3 because I'm a 3 God.
3 God?
Most high.
Listen, fuck all that. Fuck all that. Listen. I'm the most high 3 God. Woo-ha! I got my 3s in check. Word? It go down like that. From Harlem to Jersey to Philly. Yeah. To the niggas behind the bars. The black man is God. 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 The black man is God.
Man, just crazy, y'all. But you got to remember, some of these people who are like this, there's a lot of other stuff that I feel like goes on in their mind. And when you have a lot of energy and you have a lot of charisma, sometimes people will really gravitate towards this, you know, even when the shit is just like dead wrong. Like, you know, y'all watching this video and this man, obviously a lot of this stuff is severely flawed, but as you saw, he had a whole house of people. They were all following him. Who knows if these people had family members or loved ones and stuff who might have been looking for them that they cut off communication with. But they're all around this person, you know, being around the silliness that's going on and the craziness. And I think it really gets kind of dangerous and wild when, you know, stuff is happening in real life. You know, he's had babies with, you know, the women that he's been around with, and obviously, you know, there's like there's like really no accountability, this kind of recklessness, and you know, a lot of this stuff is just wild, but we don't really hear about it, or sometimes you hear about it when it's too late, when people have like passed or been killed and stuff. But that is just one of like the extreme examples of having delusions, being within a cult or some kind of group where there's this weird kind of twisted ideology. um Again, pertaining to YouTube, you have content creators who can sometimes have a larger than life personality, and the things that they say, you really got to fact check what's being said to you, who's talking, and not really be like, oh, well, a lot of times they're just having fun, and entertainment is entertainment, but like a lot of these people be serious, and you have to know the difference between um, the levels of serious, and you can always tell if somebody's just consistently kind of hemorrhaging the same message over and over again. I think 90% of the time they usually are believing it, and it's usually something that they really are kind of vocal about. Like the same thing with this LGO Bishop Nature Boy guy, right? He really believed that he was Jesus. He really believed that he was the Messiah. He really thought that the whole world revolved around him, and he had people that were willing to leave whatever they had in their lives and stuff and fall behind this guy. And we've seen it multiple times with women, other men. It really doesn't have like this thing with race. I know a lot of people like to say, oh, that's kind of like a white thing and stuff. It's like, as you guys saw, this was a black man that I covered. And like I said, again, women, old, young, anybody can be a cult leader. Anybody can be uh this voice, or like have, or be like this vessel that people kind of gravitate towards. It's really about how good you are at talking and selling the things that you're saying. So if you kind of think of it as like being kind of like a used car salesman, where you're on a lot and somebody's coming and they're trying to like get a car. Their main thing is just trying to get them off the lot in something that they can make a sale, regardless of even if the person might even want the car, or if they even have the budget to get the car or whatever. A used car salesman is gonna talk and build them up. They might compliment them. They're gonna tell them whatever they have to tell them to get them to sign on the paper, to get the car and leave the lot. Because the only thing that they care about is what that return is going to be. You know what I'm saying? Like moving that product. And you can think of cults as like whatever a person's mindset or their ideology is the product, and this is what they're pushing to people. To kind of give you guys more of a concept. Because I know there's some people who are listening don't really know what cults are. You might have heard about it, but you didn't really have a good understanding. This live is really going to show you guys like kind of like what the cults really are. You know. I think the next one, let me see. Before I get started, let me get into the chat. CC, was good with you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, some of my guys joined the chat. Appreciate y'all for rocking. Yeah, this live was just about doing cults and stuff and covering like how some of these content creators just be larger than life. And I happen to have some examples of some real life cult leaders. So the first dude was the LGO guy. He's still alive. So this other person, unfortunately, they're not here anymore. But some of you guys might have seen who this chick is. I'll go ahead and show her face. So her name is Amy Carlson, right? And her group was called Love Has Won. Um, some of you guys might have seen, she had a documentary that was out like a couple days ago, and it was on Netflix. And this is the one I watched. It was fucking crazy. Uh, so this lady, I'll give y'all the background. So she had a group of followers. She thought she was God. The main theme and all this, they always think that they're like a deity or something. And she was drinking colloidal silver, so actual like silver that you can drink, that you can take like in liquid form. So if anybody understands like what silver does to the body, so if you ingest a lot of silver, what happens is your skin starts to turn bluish gray, and then you start having internal organ failure, because a little bit of silver won't kill you, but over time, if you ingest it, your body will start to react to it. It's kind of like I'm trying to think. It's like if you guys know about photography, like how like the picture changes from like what do I want to say? It's like from black to white or something. Like silver is like an active it's like an active material that kind of like changes the color of the photo. So when you take silver, the body kind of responds the same way. It's kind of like a picture fading. Like, so what happened to her? And I'll show you guys. I have the pictures. I think the pictures will make more sense than what I'm saying because I feel like I'm babbling. So over time, and you can see from the picture. So you see her skin, how it's kind of turning bluish. So this is from her constantly taking in, ingesting the silver. Now this was over, I want to say, about 5 or 6 years she was doing this. So you guys see that picture. So the next one, as time goes on, now you see on this one where like her skin is more bluish. Um, and this is on top of alcoholism. I think she was drinking a lot, and then I think she wasn't really eating as much either. So anorexia, as y'all saw, she was pretty skinny, played a part in that. And all of her followers that were behind her believed in the same thing, but nobody really was taking as much silver as she was. And this will end up killing her. She ended up passing away. So what the followers did, and this is the funny part, and I got a video for you guys you're gonna watch because I know nobody really believes this shit. I didn't believe it either until I saw it. So her body started mummifying, it started decaying. And what the followers did, they took lights and they wrapped her up in a blanket, and they put lights around her, and then they took her eyes out and they put light bulbs in place of her eyes. So this is all in a house. I think they were somewhere in Colorado or something. So the cops show up, and somebody calls the cops, looking in the room, and then they see her body. You know what I'm saying? So you guys see on the left hand side, that's how she was in the bed. You see all the lights that are covering her? Her body's in there. Now you see on the right hand side, you see that face that looks like a doll? That's her. Now you see her eyes? That's like, so those are light bulbs. I know you can't really see them because it's crazy, but her eyes were in there. Her followers took her real eyes out, and they put the light bulbs in there, and they covered her up in a blanket. So that body was sitting there. The body was sitting there. I'm sorry to laugh. The body was sitting there for a good. She probably dead for like a good. Damn, how long was she dead for? She was gone for like a good, like, I think 2 or 3 weeks before the cops showed up. Yeah, and that's how they found her. So just just crazy, just crazy. Yeah, okay, Cece, you remember her? Yeah. So there was a whole video, bro. There was a whole video that happened on this, and I'll show you guys the video too, because I got the footage. Because I know y'all got to see something. I ain't just talking. We got the footage, so I'm gonna show it, and then you guys are gonna see towards the end, and I'll bring up the still again, because I didn't catch it the first time I saw it. I was tripping, but yeah, I'll roll it.
Oh, how are you doing? Is that Jim?
No, Jim's not with
Oh,
me tonight.
Contact
All right.
How you doing?
How many guys are here tonight? How many people are in the house tonight now?
One. 5 beings and a child.
Okay.
And my wife.
What we've got is a search warrant to check this house.
Okay.
I'm here to see mother, and I need to check on the child.
Okay, child's sleeping.
Okay.
Mother
do that.
is in rest.
Okay.
She has rested.
Go ahead and go with one of them, please.
Oh, share with what you.
James.
Okay, Jason. Yeah. Okay, I'm right here. Oh,
You're good. Do you have anything on you? I need
Oh,
to wear
Father.
guns, knives,
Oh,
anything
Father.
like that around?
Thank you. All right, step down here, please. Who else is in the house?
The child is back there.
Child's the only other one in the house?
Turn around for me. You got anything on you that might poke or stick me? Okay, just relax for me, okay?
Anything in your pockets?
Yeah, I have some lighter in my wallet.
Okay.
What's in your front
Good.
pocket? Huh?
Those out for me.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it out, okay?
Set it right there. Okay, I need you to turn around for me. And put your arms up a little higher. There you go. Thank you.
Spread your feet for me, please. Now you come over here, please.
All right, thank you. Can you go and step over there for me towards the door?
Turn around for me.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back for me, please.
Wow, they painted her. Is it
That's just, I think, decomp.
decomp?
Decomp mummification. That's what I'm guessing at this point.
The eyelids and stuff.
The eyelids they painted, yeah.
Holy shit.
She,
I didn't even look
this
at it. I was
has
like,
been a while.
is that her?
Yeah. This has been a while.
Yeah.
I like this response.
Right.
So there's something back there. I don't know what the fuck it is, but
I couldn't see the face, and I was like, and then when I got closer, I was like, oh, we got
Yeah, y'all, this crazy. So you saw that. So that was like another example of like extreme cults where like this lady literally passed away and they had her sitting there like a mummy with lights wrapped around her like she was a damn tree. But just crazy stuff, man. But again, this is what happens when you don't really have like your own mind and you kind of follow certain people who are also delusional and you kind of tag along and stuff. So I know a lot of these were extreme examples of like obviously, an average person is not gonna, be around them, but some people who like have self-esteem issues and other stuff, I think it's easy for them to get kind of caught up more so than people who are a lot more, critical thinking and stronger minded. But yeah, y'all, that was pretty much the episode 18 for today. I think I covered a lot of like interesting stuff as far as it comes to cults. You guys can definitely replay and check out some of the different sections I had. Um, like I said, the other person, beginning guy, Nature Boy, he's currently facing charges, and Amy, Love is One Lady, she's not here anymore. She's been gone for a while, but they were both just what happens with cults on the extreme end, and then what happens when you kind of think that you're bigger than the system, the world being the system, logic being the system, rules being the system, and they believe what they believed, and their followers believed in them, and it just didn't turn out right. But yeah, I think the takeaway from today's episode is just always get a second or third opinion when somebody's telling you something. When you're on YouTube, a lot of people are entertaining. Both of these people that I covered today, they had YouTube channels and they had a lot of followers, and like I said, they had a devoted following, and a lot of people followed them literally until their demise and their death, and some of their followers are still going on and they got splinter groups. But you always want to fact check, you always want to do your homework. Don't always assume that what you're seeing or what somebody's putting in front of you is 100%, because a lot of times people ain't living right and there's foul shit going on, and you really got to just ask questions or just kind of be skeptical, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you guys like, share, follow. You already know the original stuff that I do. Next episode will probably be next week. I got to figure out what the topic is going to be. Haven't figured that out yet. But I appreciate everybody for rocking with me. Channel's been doing good. We've been growing. I kind of want to do more videos like this, get more like topics on subject matter that I think is kind of cool. Chop up some audio, chop up some video, give you guys some feedback. People want to hop on and kind of give their discussions. We can do that. But yeah, that's pretty much one of the different ways that the channel is going to be going on moving forward. I know we got one more month left in 2023. I'm really excited about 2024. I've hit a lot of like personal milestones this year, and I've been like just really blessed to kind of be doing what I'm doing. The business has been going pretty good. My work's been good. A couple personal things I still gotta fix and handle, but it is what it is, man. We all here, we all made it. So another month. We do the work. But it's your boy GC Judah, your favorite X mod. I don't know how many wrenches I got left, but I didn't lost a couple wrenches. I didn't gain some wrenches. Man. The best thing that I love about YouTube is that we all have our own channels. We all have our own voices, regardless of whoever we're with, whatever groups we're with. I think it's always important to always build up your own voice and to make sure that you have some kind of base to fall back on, And also too, just this side comment. Now that we off the cult stuff, I don't have no more for y'all. It's okay if people aren't friends with everybody, and if you're not cool with everybody. I think as adults, it's okay to kind of have your way that you kind of want stuff to go, and the people that you're into. I think for a long time when I was younger, I used to always want to be a people pleaser. I hated when people didn't like me, and I was always bending over backwards. Pause. I hate saying pause because I feel like that's some other stuff. My New York homies, y'all done got me, and I hate it. But I used to always hate the word no, and I had to learn even now at being 33 that there's some shit that I'm gonna do that people just ain't gonna like. There's shit that people are gonna do that I'm just not gonna like, and hey, it is what it is. It don't always mean that you have to beef with somebody. It don't always mean you have to go to war with somebody. Like, we got to get good at being cordial and just being like, you know what, you got different stuff. The way that you handle stuff, I got a different viewpoint. We can still be cordial. We ain't gotta be buddy buddy. We ain't gotta be chummy chummy. I ain't gotta invite you to my party. You ain't gotta invite me to your shit. But hey, when we see each other, we good. I think when it comes to the YouTube stuff, I think there's a lot of like not friendly fire, but there's a lot of like, behind the scenes stuff that happens where it's like, this person's this and this person's that. And I think the communication could be a lot better. I think all of us are trying to do the same thing. I think everybody kind of wants to be accepted in a certain way. And I think when somebody kind of has an opinion like, oh, well, this nigga's kind of goofy, or low, I don't really like what you said and stuff, we can take it the wrong way, and we can kind of have that bubble into other stuff. But that was pretty much my thing. Salute to everybody that's checking in. Y'all know who I rock with. Y'all know who I stand behind. GC still here. I've been doing good, man. And everything's good, bro. I really ain't got no smoke for nobody on this one. Um, yeah, there might be some more diss tracks coming. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I was told to stand down, so I'm standing. I'm staying down. I'm staying out the way. I'm just kind of floating on panels and seeing what's going on. Y'all know how I am, man. I got a lot of people I mess with, man. It's really hard for me to kind of have like beef with people because when I get turned up, I kind of go scorched earth, and I really be ready to unload the cannons on people. So I really try to practice peace and patience. And then also too, a lot of y'all got to remember I have a business and I'm a face for a lot of things. I have a lot of people that look up to me for different stuff and then check in with me. So I always have to be mindful of how I move or even the stuff that I do, even when I'm in chats, even when I'm online in groups, because a lot of people watch this. I have a lot of different groups that I check in with. So it's not always just a YouTube group. I got the Facebook group, I got Twitter, I got Instagram, and I've lived in different places, so there's different people that know me for different stuff under different names. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. I've lived about 4 or 5 different lives. You know what I'm saying? Like your boy's been around. But anyways, this is my time. I feel like I'm blabbing. Salute to y'all. Next episode coming next week. Like, support, and share. It's your boy. Y'all be cool. And we out.